The fire at BM container depot at Sitakundo did not come under control, at least 49 killed. Government is busy to make pockets heavier, said Fakhrul. BNP has not done anything for the country, said Obaidul Qadir. Prime Minister called upon the country's physicians to stay beside people with a vow of providing services. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to MyTV English News. I'm Ashikuzaman with you in the newsroom today. You're watching the headlines, now the details. The fire at BM container depot at Sitakundo in Chattogram did not come under control. Fire service members are working to control the fire. At least 49 people have been killed so far in the blaze. In the morning, the fire was seen burning in several containers of the depot. Smoke is flying in the sky. Chattogram Fire Service Assistant Director Farooq Hussain said 5 to 6 containers were still on fire at the BM container depot. Smoke is still rising from some containers. However, the fire service hopes that the fire will be completely extinguished soon. Meanwhile, the Home Minister Asaduzzaman Khan Kamal and Shipping Minister Khalid Mahmood visited the site today. The country's best YouTuber and MyTv Director Tauhiduddin Afridi is standing beside the injured of fire in Sitakundo of Chattogram. On the day of the accident, he rushed to the Chattogram with the Red Crescent volunteers. He searched for the injured and burned in different hospitals. Assured to stay by their side, Tauhid Afridi expressed his hope that he would be able to survive in any disaster. Meanwhile, with the help of Tauhid Afridi, the volunteers pledged to intensify the service activities. Tauhiduddin Afridi also mentioned that many more lives have been saved due to the urgent action of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina after the terrible fire. Dr. Shamuntolal Sen, Chief Coordinator, Sheikh Hasina National Institute of Burn and Plastic Surgery, said that Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has directed to provide maximum medical care to the patients burned in the Sitakundo blast in Chattogram. He said this at a press conference after observing the burned patients at Chattogram Medical College Hospital at noon. Meanwhile, 15 people burned in the fire are undergoing treatment at Sheikh Hasina National Institute of Burn and Plastic Surgery in Dhaka. Doctors said the condition of all of them was critical. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has demanded that the formation of a commission of the inquiry into the Sitakundo fire in Chattogram. He made the demand at a press conference at the party chairperson's political office in Gulshan at noon. Mirza Fakhrul also remarked that the government is busy to make its pockets heavier by staying in power in any way. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir said at his residence in the morning that, in fact, Sheikh Hasina laid the foundation stone of the bridge on July 4, 2001, which is a part of history. He said BNP itself has not done anything, so now they are angry over the development of the country. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina today called upon the country's physicians to stay beside people with a vow to providing services, as it's not just a profession. The Premier said this while addressing the opening ceremony of the Golden Jubilee celebration and the 14th Convocation 2022 of Bangladesh College of Physicians and Surgeons BCPS as chief guest at Bangabandhu International Conference Center. Joining virtually from her official residence Ganubhavan, Sheikh Hasina said, when a doctor listens to a patient with patience, it gives the patient confidence and helps healing. She said in many cases, people are healed by the words of a doctor rather than treatment and medicine, as it helps the patients to gain confidence. 4 members of a family were killed and 4 others injured in a landslide in Silet's Jointapur Upazila following incessant rains. The incident was reported at around 4 a.m. on Sunday at Matipurba Shatjani village in Chiknagul Union. The deceased have been identified as Zubair Ahmed, 35, his wife Shumi Begum, 30, 5 years old Shafi Ahmed and Shamimara Begum. 8 members of the family lives 2 houses in the same place. Among them, 4 were killed and 4 others were injured. According to the locals, several families in the village lived at risk near the hills. Part of the hill collapsed due to the incessant rain at night, killing the victims. The second Hajj flight has reached Jeddah with 406 pilgrims. So far, the pilgrims arriving at Hajj camp have expressed satisfaction with the overall management of the Hajj. However, 9 pilgrims could not go to various complications even today. It has been alleged that the passports, documents and other essentials of 2 Hajj pilgrims in the dormitory of the Hajj camps were stolen last night. The victims filed a diary at night in case of theft. The matter is being taken seriously, said the director of the Hajj camp, Saiful Islam. Now international news. Extreme level of flood danger was announced in the southwestern part of Germany, including Bayern. The locals are in dire strait due to sudden flood in just a few hours. Many installations, including houses, were submerged in water. Traffic was disrupted. Sudden natural disasters devastated the southwestern part of the country, including Germany's Bayern. With the continuous heavy rains, the snowstorm and downhill came to a standstill. Several houses were flooded due to heavy and hailstorm for several hours. Roads, subways and several other structures were submerged. Hundreds of vehicles got stuck on the road due to snow. This caused long traffic jam. At least 25 persons are confirmed to have died after a bus carrying 28 tourists from Panna district in Madhya Pradesh and 2 staffers fell in a 105-meter deep gorge in Uttarkashi district of Uttarakhand on Sunday evening. According to officials of State Disaster Response Force, which is involved in the rescue and relief operation along with the district administration, 25 bodies have been recovered and 5 injured people taken to a nearby hospital. The passengers were on their way to Yamunotri Dham in Uttarkashi. We are about to the end. The headlines once again. The fire at the BM container depot at Sitakundo did not come under control. At least 49 killed. The government is busy in making pockets heavier, said Fakhrul. BNP has not done anything for the country, said Obaidul Qadir. Prime Minister called upon the country's physicians to stay beside people with a vow of providing services. Extreme level of flood danger were announced in the southwestern part of Germany. Rafael Nadal won his 14th French Open title by defeating Casper Ruud. That's all for now. To watch our news online, please visit YouTube/MyTVNews. To watch our old program, please visit YouTube/MyTVBangla and Facebook/MyTVBangla. Our next news bulletin will be telecast at 7:30 p.m. in Bangla. Stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.